Hola, salsa aficionados! Let's continue with our casino dancing course. In this lesson, we will learn how to do Setenta. So, Professor Armando, what figures do we need to know to do our figure Setenta?
Of course, Mari. To do our figure Setenta or 70, one of the most famous and traditional figures of casino, we will need really just one figure, which is Dedo Alternando Manos. Or if we go figure by figure, we will use a dile que sí and enchuflas from the Sencilla Alternando Manos. So, let's show you how it's done. Let's begin the market. Dile que no. Open position. Setenta. Dile que sí. Changing place. Enchuflala. Enchuflate. One more enchufla. And le dile que no. Now let's do it from the other side. Dile que no. Open position. And again. Setenta. Dedo, alternating hands. First with your left, then with your right. One last enchufla. And a dile que no. And ready. That is our figure, Setenta. So, which figures are we going to review, Mari?
We will review Dedo Alternando Manos.
That's right. So first, let's show you again the 70 or Setenta. First, slowly, and then we'll see each of the figures that compose it. Let's begin looking this side, very slowly. 1, 2, 3, Setenta. Dile que sí, left up, right down. Enchufla with left, second enchufla with right, last enchufla with left, and a dile que no. Very good. Now, let's go figure by figure. Remember that dedos in general will have a dile que sí and sencilla, or 3 enchuflas most of the time, which will be enchuflala, enchuflate, and enchuflala. First, let's begin with the dile que sí. Remember, the dile que sí is a sácala, or a vuelta or forward turn for the interpreter while I change place with basic step, like this. Here, remember, we can do a pati pa mi to close position or a dile que no. Let's begin with the dile que sí with dile que no. Let's try it with music. 1, 2, 3, dile que sí, dile que no. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, dile que no. Open position. One more time, dile que sí, dile que no. Raise your hand, sácala, change place with basic step towards the dile que no. Now from the other side, dile que no. Open, dile que sí, dile que no. 1, 2, up, vuelta, dile que no. Open position, and ready. That is the dile que sí. Now let's go with the enchuflas. Remember that enchuflas basically are changing place with your partner using your diagonals behind. There are several types of enchuflas. We will focus on the enchuflala and enchuflate, which means that when I do the enchuflala, she changes place, and when I do the enchuflate, change of place. One more thing, when I do the enchuflala, she is the one who's changing forward, but both of us are doing the change. And the enchuflate is when the guide, or in this case me, will change going forward. Both of us with diagonals behind. Now, let's try it again, but with a connection. What is happening here? While I do the enchufla, first we have to activate the resistance, as we have seen in other videos, and in the second time I'm gonna pull her more, going counterclockwise. This way she will generate her first diagonal, so she can look to this side. Now let's change place so we can do it from the other side. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, enchuflala, like this. 1, 2, stop. This way we are ready for the next diagonal. If we're just doing a normal enchufla, we'll do 5, 6, 7 towards the dile que no. Now let's do the enchuflala and enchuflate so we can start doing the combination for the sencilla. In this case, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, sencilla, enchuflala, enchuflate, and stop. This way I did 5, 6, 7, once again, doing my right behind, her left behind, 5, 6, 7. So we can turn this side. Now, one important thing here will be that we continue with the last diagonal to do the enchufla and a dilequeno. That would be a sencilla upward. Now let's do some handwork as we change hands while we do the enchuflas, like this. 1, 2, 3, sencilla alternando manos. Left hand enchuflala, right hand enchuflate, left hand enchuflala, and a dilequeno. Now let's try it, looking at how we connect the second hand, like this. 1, 2, 3, sencilla alternando manos. 1, 2, stop. Here I'm going to use my right hand to pass it through her left arm, so she knows that I'm gonna grab her with this arm. Remember to use your resistance with your fingers, not with your thumb, so you can have access to changing your hands. This way, now I'm doing the resistance with my right, not my left, so this way I can make her change with me like this. We have to let go of our left so we can continue the next diagonal, and you can grab her this way. Not necessarily your left up, but your left down. So you can do the last enchufla and a dilequeno. That is changing from one side to another using the sencilla. With the music. 1, 2, 3. Now let's go. Sencilla, alternando manos. Enchufla with left, enchufla with right, enchufla with left, and a dilequeno. From the other side. Dilequeno, open position. One last time, sencilla alternando manos. Left, grab with right, with the left, and a dilequeno. Very good. Now let's use the combination of the dilequesi with the sencilla. This way we will have a change of place since the beginning of the figure, so now we can do not a linear change of the sencilla, but a triangular as we saw it on the other dedos. We'll do enchuflala, look further for her left with your right, enchuflate, 5, 6, 7, look again with your left to her right, and enchufla towards the dilequeno. That is dedo alternando manos. Once again, it's very important to focus on the directions so we can soften our changes, not on 180 degrees, but 120 degrees. That is drawing a triangle or following a circle around that triangle, like this. 1, 2, 3, dedo alternando manos, change place with dilequesi, and stop. From the first point of the triangle, we're going to this point, so we can do the first enchufla, and the next enchufla will go towards this side of the triangle, 5, 6, 7. Now to the first side of or point of the triangle as we started, 1, 2, 3, and dilequeno, so we can close that trajectory. Okay, now let's try it with the music. Let's go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and dedo alternando manos. Dilequesi, change place with sácala, enchufla with left, enchufla with your right, now again with left, and a dilequeno. Very good. From the other side, dilequeno, open again, and dedo alternando manos. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, enchuflala, enchuflate, enchuflala, a dilequeno. Very good. Now we're ready for the setenta. It's very important that in the setenta we focus on the figure we just saw, that is dedo alternando manos, but at the beginning we'll use both hands or both arms. This way we will do the same dilequesi with our left upwards, her right, but now my right that has her left will stay downwards. It's very important that her left stays, or her left wrist or hand stays below the level of her elbow. If we leave it on the same level as we turn her, she can get hurt. It's very important for her to have it a little bit down so she can wrap it nicely, let's say, so she doesn't feel uncomfortable, okay?
It's a gently movement.
Exactly. Very, very slowly. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. See how the right is very smoothly wrapped behind. It's very important not to aggregate any force here until we do the enchufla. We're just grabbing her, not pulling her or making resistance. Very important to focus on that point. Again, 1, 2, 3. See how I activated the resistance of the delicacy and how I'm making her her left arm go down. And 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. Now we're ready for the enchufla. But before, let's do it from the other side. Like this. 1, 2, 3, setenta. Dile que sí. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now that we are wrapped up, we'll unwrap using the enchufla of the dedo alternando manos. That is, I'm gonna activate the resistance with my left and pull her as we do on all enchuflas. That is, making her step behind first and then 5, 6, 7. Sorry, that was the 5, and the force goes on 6. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, setenta. Dile que sí, left up, right down, and enchufla. 5, 6, 7. Here we are at the same point of our dedo alternando manos, so we can continue as we did before. 5, 6, 7. My right behind, her left behind. 5, 6, 7. And enchufla. 1, 2, 3. Dile que no. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Let's try it again continuously from this side. 1, 2, 3. Setenta. 1, 2, up. Vuelta. Enchufla. Enchuflate. Enchuflala. And dile que no. Open position. Very good. Now, one more thing to consider. There are many versions on how I can, let's say, activate the first enchufla. If we start the dile que sí, we can make her do the diagonal or the change of place using 1 and pull her with our left as we did before, or you can also use your right, but it's very important that you do it taking into consideration that she steps behind and then I pull either with one, with the other, or both. Now, one more thing. If we want to also do different style of the setenta at the beginning, we can try doing the dile que sí using right. This way, I'm just gonna lift my left and my right is gonna have the impulse for her to do the vuelta like this. So, as I go to the other side, I'm gonna lift my left, make her turn with my right, and then do the enchufla. Those are other alternatives. Finally, there are many ways to start the setenta as we change of place or not. We can do the setenta not with a dile que sí, but like with the rodeo for the guide, like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and change all the way in 8 times. Or you can just do normal march on the same place and do the dedo alternating place, thinking of a line, not of the triangle, because of this. We are not on the other side with the dile que sí. Or even you can try doing laterals and crossing the laterals, so you can do or give it a little bit more of style. But remember, if you stay on the same place after the sacala, let's say, you'll have to do the sencilla doing 180 degrees, that is from one side to the other. But we recommend dile que sí, so you can soften, let's say, your dance, and especially if you dance with music that's faster, you'll have that different style. Okay, let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Setenta. Dile que sí. Raise hand. Turn. Chufla. Enchuflate. Enchuflala. And dile que no. Open position. From the other side. Dile que no. Open again. Setenta. And dile que sí. Make your turn. One enchufla. Second enchufla. Last enchufla. Towards the dile que no. And open position. And ready. That is our figure Setenta. You can review all our videos on the figures we said before. That is the dile que sí, the enchuflas, or some of the enchuflas with sencillas, and why not all the dedos we did with the variants of sencillas. So, see you in the next video.
Bye!